Well, we're going to try this again. So I'm not sure what happened. Welcome back. I'm Tanya Smith with Get Noticed with Video and Stream Like a Boss TV. We had a little bit of a glitch just a bit ago. So several of you mentioned that you could not see, in some cases couldn't hear either, but definitely couldn't see me on either of the channels. So I'm back so that we can get restarted on our topic tonight, which is about how to make money with live streams. I am definitely going to get record and then replay for you later, or in the chat if you're here, if you've been able to return. Awesome. Thank you for letting me know, Jay. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. Not sure what happened on Facebook, but we're not going to worry about that. You welcoming me back. I'm welcoming you back too. We're going to get this done. Awesome. Okay. Thank you. I'm so glad you're here and back. Okay, let's dive in. Let's dive in. When you put something out and let God just take over, and that's what we're going to do, I'm just going to allow the takeover. And the takeover is going to lead us into information that you need. And if you've got questions, again, go ahead and put those in the comments. I will not rush you. If we do need to do a part two, we will certainly do that. But I do have three messages I want to talk about in terms of monetizing. So just a really quick high level recap of what we were talking about a bit ago. We were talking about the idea of monetizing your live streams. And the gist of what I shared then, which I want to share with you now, is that you don't have to give away all of your content for free forever. Like that's not the end game. If you're an entrepreneur, if you're someone who is in this to make money so that you can sustain your family and yourself and those around you who need your help, if you want to serve more people, you need to be thinking about income generation. You need to be thinking about, how do I convert my content into actual paying clients, especially if you are a coach, a consultant, or a course creator. So I want to share with you a few tips that will help you, hopefully, to start thinking bigger and broader. Here's what tends to happen is some of us, especially as content creators in the video space, tend to think about it in terms of, well, I don't have 10,000 followers, and so therefore I can't make money. And so you may be thinking, and this is a myth, I'll go ahead and bust that myth right now. You may be thinking, because I only have X number of followers, I can't generate anything. And so I've got to give away all my stuff for free, all my knowledge that I've invested in for so many years, all the expertise. I've got to give away everything in order to generate these 10,000 follows, and then I can make money and I can sustain my family at that point. Well, if you're thinking like that, it is really a showstopper, because what can happen is you become resentful for the fact that you're sharing this great information and this training, and you're sharing your heart and your enthusiasm for the thing that you're an expert in. You can become resentful, and it can become something that really feels more like a chore. And when it's like a chore and you're not feeling the fun and the passion for it anymore, it's less likely that you're going to do it and do it well. So I need to give you these three tips. I want to give you some ways, even when you have a smaller audience, that you're going to be able to generate income. So there's three, and I think they're still saved in here. We're going to try it. Affiliate programs is what we led with before. Affiliate programs, in a nutshell, are when you have signed up because you want to support, and you have, and I'm going to say this, typically I only become an affiliate of programs, products, or services that I personally have experienced. It doesn't necessarily mean that that will be you. You may make a different decision because it's based on colleagues or friends or someone else that has had the experience. But for me, my approach is, I want to experience the app, the product, the service first myself. And then when I feel confident that I can put my name and my brand behind that thing, then I will sign up as an affiliate so that I can earn commission from the sales that are made through my unique link. So you're going to get assigned a unique link from that organization, that business, that service, right? And you become a partnership. There's a partnership there. This is not a bad thing. This creates a win-win because you are winning. The person who is offering the product, program, or service is winning, and your friends, colleagues, and otherwise who have gone to use your link are also winning if it's a stellar product, program, or service. So it's a win-win situation. And I really want you to be transforming your mindset around affiliate marketing and think of it in those terms. Now, if you're backing up some type of program, product, or service that you've never experienced and you don't know anything about the support level and you don't know that it's really not the greatest, right? That can chip away at your brand, which is why I am so strict about ensuring that I have had some type of experience and can put my name behind the things that I share. But an affiliate program and affiliate marketing of different types of links, whether they be for software, and I'll give you some ideas, some interesting things that I typically will share. I will share there's lots of software that I like to try for my business, right? So Melon is one of the apps that I use. I also have used Restream, StreamYard. There's a number of different live streaming platforms. Recently, Be Live, I invested in that to kind of see what they're getting ready to do with my number two tip that I'm about to share with you. But I've invested in these different platforms, so I feel confident and comfortable about sharing with people the pros and cons of each of those, right? Because I feel that confidence and I know what the ins and outs are, I can clearly tell people who I'm talking to, hey, this is going to be right for you in your situation because of X, Y, and Z. Or I don't like this part of this particular app, and therefore I don't think this is the right one for you based on what you said you needed. So when you become an affiliate marketer, if you do start using your live stream to share your various links, which I do often, and for those of you who are hashtag OGs that know this and have been with me for some time, you know that when I see a good deal or if I have a program or service that I think would benefit you, I'm going to share it and I will share my affiliate link proudly and loudly. Okay. So if you're going to be doing that through your live streams, keep in mind it's not just about getting on the video and sharing and selling, and promoting your link. It is also about still delivering value and content that is going to be relevant to the people that you're talking to your audience. Okay. And when you're sharing those affiliate links, you want to be relating those links back to here's how this can help you in your particular expert occupation, okay, or your niche. So you really still need to understand all the things that we've talked about before as far as your audience. You still need to know your audience. You still need to be clear on who they are and what their identity is and what their pain points are. Because if you are constantly sharing links that don't really fit, or links that will not help them, that will not support them in what they're trying to do, they're going to stop watching, right? And it will chip away at your trust, which you're using the live streams in the first place to help you build. So affiliate marketing and affiliate programs is an excellent way, even when you have a smaller audience that you're building and growing. That's an excellent way for you to be able to generate money from your streams. Let me take a quick look here. Yes, Mr. David Kennedy, it's wonderful to see you. I'm so glad everybody can see and hear me now. All right, let's dive into tip number 2. So tip number 2, affiliate programs and affiliate marketing is number 1. A second way in which you can share or monetize your live streams. This is something, Mr. JP High Tech, I know you're here. This is something that you just did a show about, and I want to make sure, especially for those of you who are in my community, if you're in the Stream Like a Boss space, if you're in the live streaming for service provider space, or if you're in my Stream Bosses Academy, I shared with you a link this week, as a matter of fact, for JP High Tech, and he had a beautiful, incredible guest on. I believe it's Chris Stone. Correct me if I'm wrong, JP, but he shared some amazing information about Amazon live selling. I'm going to keep it real high level because I need to bring a pro in, but I want to tell you a little bit about my personal experience in this space. Now, the first thing I told you was affiliate marketing. The second thing I want to focus on is Amazon live selling. If you have not, if you've been on YouTube anytime in the last couple of months, you probably have heard people talking about live selling through Amazon, right? Because a lot of people are starting to discover that becoming an Amazon influencer who then can use or can apply for a live stream channel can be an amazing opportunity for you to get in front of people who are ready and willing to buy. So again, I want to point you back to if you're in any of my communities, and if you're not, feel free to follow, like, and subscribe, and also just DM me and I'll send you the link to JP's recent video because I thought it was awesome. There was so much good information in there. But the few things I want you to know about this, and I'm going to pull up the actual page right now. When you become an Amazon influencer, there are a couple of things that you want to kind of be aware of. If you're thinking about selling, first and foremost, you really want to build on your credibility. So you want to get started, right? If you haven't ever already begun, you want to get started becoming an influencer by building influence. I know that sounds simple, but what I mean by that is you want to be out there sharing your message, a clear message. You want to be out there promoting yourself and your services and products and sharing high value content, because when you apply for the Amazon Influencer Program, there are criteria. They will be taking a look at your existing profiles and where you play now, right? And I can't tell you all the things that they look at and what the criteria exactly are, but I am going to point you to a page right now so that you can see a little bit more information and so that you know where to go. So let's go ahead and share our screen. And hopefully this doesn't jack us up like it did the last time. Ugh. All right, let me switch it over that way. So when you're going to apply to become an Amazon influencer, the first thing you have to do is to become an influencer in order to be able to get access to request access to the live stream opportunity. Now, I am an Amazon live influencer who has done a total of 2 videos, which is why I told you I'm not going to pretend to be an expert yet. But I'm seeing the possibilities. I'm seeing the opportunity. Not a whole lot of folks have been in that space and are doing the things that we as coaches, consultants, and course creators do. And so there is an opportunity for us to get visibility within our respective niches. So when you are going to sign up, the first thing you want to do is, and you can Google search for this link, but you want to get into the Amazon influencer site. And what you'll see is that it talks about building your storefront, creating and earning, and it's going to give you some additional information about what an Amazon influencer is. And look at this specific definition. It says, as a member of the influencer program, you are a content creator who provides recommendations, ding, 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 to inspire your audience via social media. If you are a media company or a brand and want to drive traffic to Amazon, you should apply to the Amazon Associates program instead. Now, here's what I'm going to tell you, because the influencer program, and I believe it was also said yesterday, which you'll want to double check in that video, but I think you can also apply for the Amazon Associates program in either one of those situations. I applied for the influencer program initially, and that's how I got in. But I'm going to take you to another space real quick here that I want you to see. So right here, Amazon influencers can live stream on Amazon and earn commissions. This is why I sent you to the influencer page first, because in order for you to get started on this page, if you pull up Amazon Live, it's going to take you here and say, hey, first you've got to sign up for the influencer program. And if you're already an influencer, you're going to download an app. And the app is I think it's called the Amazon Live app. It's been a minute since I've been on there. Let me find it for you and I'll tell you exactly which one it is. Yeah, it's Amazon Live Creator. Okay. So when you look, JP said, yes, family, please do it. Just go apply. Let me tell y'all something. There's 2 things I got to tell you. I'm just bouncing off the walls right now about this, because here's what's interesting. even within the past 3 days, have sat in on a number of different videos where people were talking about this program. And in the process of one of the people who I was listening to and watching, while they were doing and delivering the video, at least 5, 6, 7 people signed up. It took them minutes to sign up and to get access to this. So even if you don't think you're ready, why don't you go ahead and check it out and see if you can sign up. If you have any level of a social media presence, what they're going to ask for in the application when you go through the process, they're going to ask for your various links to your social media spaces. So you want to provide that. And yes, Amazon Live is only available on iOS devices at this time. Not a surprise. For those of you who are in my group who always are kind of jonesing on me right now about moving over to the dark side, look, this is one of the reasons why I did move to a Mac and to an iOS system, because Apple does have a lot of access to these things. But I will say this, and JP, I don't know if this, I'll say this, okay, because I know this from experience, is prior to and Jay, look, you know you're going to egg on Michelle and Marcia and a few other people who are Android fans, right? I'm just going to say that. I'm going to put it out there. Okay. I will say this. Before I had an Apple phone, because I was a big Samsung Note user, and I still do love Samsung, I was using my iPad. So I did use my iPad in order to be able to access the Amazon Live app. There's a couple of things you need to know about this, because I want you to be really clear about it. When you do get access to the app, it's not as simple as you going live on the app and you have a beautiful setup and all of that. There are a few little things that need to take place for you to get set up properly. But once you set it up, once you know the system and the inner workings and how to use the app, right? Typically, what I'm going to use it with is Restream and something called an RTMP link. I'm not going to get into a lot of detail about that because I promised I'd keep this high level. But if you have questions, reach out and let me know. And be sure you go watch the video that JP did, okay? But I'm going to show you what this could look like once you do have it set up. I'm going to show you an example of my own stream. So I have a shop with Amazon called streamlikeaboss.shop. When you go to that link, and this is where I actually share all of my gear recommendations, books, and all kinds of other things that are related to video marketing, because I'm keeping it relevant, right? I have my one stream. Actually, I have two, but here's one of my streams right here. So this is what I mean when I say you're not just going to jump on your phone and automatically start doing great Amazon Lives. You probably could, but what I want you to do is to really get set up professionally. So what I used here without sound, we'll do that. You'll see that I literally had, and this was early, like a few years ago. It was a year ago, August 2021, when I did this. What I did is I actually had like a regular setup. I had my regular streaming setup. I was sharing different links within the Amazon space, right? And I was doing reviews of different devices and gear that fell into a particular category. So I wanted to show you what that can look like. But the reason why you see it looking so nice is because I used a third-party platform. So it wasn't just me going live inside of the app. It was me using Restream, connecting it to this. So I wanted to give you that heads up because it does take a little bit of extra setup, but it's doable. And when you start doing these Amazon Lives, look, you can sell products, you can sell books, you can interview other authors. If you're an author yourself, you can talk about the books that you sell on Amazon. These need to be specific links that are in the Amazon space. Amazon doesn't want you sending them or people off of their site. So it's about selling and promoting different products, not even programs, but products that are on the Amazon site. Now, let me put this out there. So JP put a tip. He said, create a redirect URL to double your revenue share. That's a great tip. Amazon loves when you encourage people from outside Amazon to come to Amazon, and it's tracked. Thus, when I said mine is streamlikeaboss.shop, the official link is amazon.com/get noticed with video or amazon.com/shop. It's long. I like to brand all of my links as best I can, and there are different link shortener companies that you can go and purchase your own short link domain. So to the point that JP's making, when he's talking about a redirect URL, that's what he's talking about, is have a short link that points to your official page. Okay. All right. So I'm giving you probably more than what you need at this point, but I wanted to kind of give you some ideas in terms of, I don't want you to be thinking that it's a simple matter of, let me just sign up. I got approved. Now all I've got to do is get on my phone and start to go. Now you could, but I want you to be a little more organized, and I want you to be at your best when you get on camera. And I want you to also be thinking of all the things that we always talk about, which is, what's your schedule going to be? When are you going to be having these recurring shows? Will you do it every Saturday morning? Will you do it on Wednesday night? Will you do it at lunchtime daily for a period of 14 days? You've got to be thinking about what your strategy is, even when you use something like this. So it's not one of those overnight success things, but it is a strategy that is definitely something that can help you to monetize. And you don't have to be a huge influencer before you start. The key is to get started, right? So I'm giving you these tips so that you can really expand your thinking, right, as to how you can monetize live streams. And trust, over the coming weeks, you're going to see me really starting to do a lot more in that space, and I'll have more tips I can share with you. For now, just know that this is a way that you can monetize. So the first thing I would tell you in terms of that tip is to go ahead and apply. Go do a Google search right now for Amazon Influencer and Amazon Live. Go ahead and apply and see if you can get approved. And if you can't, you'll have a chance to be able to be approved down the road. I think there's a period of time that they wait before they'll review you again. But read all the criteria, look and see if it's a fit right now. And if so, go ahead and get to applying. Okay. So that's tip number 2. Now, the third tip I want to give you is a little simpler and more directly related to your business as it stands right now, because you are a coach, a consultant, or a course creator, and you may have an offer or offers, right, that you share with people. So don't think you can't share these on your live streams. You can. You can share low ticket offers. You can share high ticket offers. They don't do as well when it comes to live streaming. In fact, I don't really recommend, and you don't see me supporting that in this moment, because I believe that live streaming is one way to help you to continue to build that know, like, trust factor. And you're more likely to be able to promote and actually get results for lower ticket offers when you're doing a live stream. Okay. If you're doing it on a regular basis and you've started to build that credibility, wonderful. So here's what I want to share with you in terms of this. When you're doing low ticket offers, what I'm talking about will be things that, for instance, are under $97-ish, right? Their services, programs that you're selling, things that you're promoting that are going to be a lower cost. They have a lower barrier of entry. It's more likely that people will say, yes, I'm interested, and I'm going to go ahead and dive into that now. And what happens with these lower ticket offers is they give you a bridge, because now the person has invested in you and in more of an experience with you, and they're more likely to then be open to the high ticket offers. So when you start and you use your live streaming platform as a space to build your credibility, and you're a regular, right? And you're offering valuable, high value content, and a lot of it may be free, the next step can be to direct people either to a free lead magnet or to lead them to a low ticket offer. So since we're talking about monetizing, I want to jump right over the lead magnet and share this. Okay. It doesn't mean you don't have a lead magnet, which is a free offer. something of value that people can go and download by exchanging their email, right? So that you can communicate with them over email. But it means you can include and incorporate low ticket offers into your business strategy. Okay. So when you think about this, maybe it's something like a webinar, which I'm about to share with you in a minute how you can actually do this. A webinar, it could be a mini course, it could be a downloadable course, it could be, there's a number of different ways that you can come up with low ticket offers, right, that you're able to promote in your stream. Right now, because I know we're close to time, I'm going to share with you a link to a webinar that serves as a low ticket offer that I'm inviting you to, but it's also going to help you create your own low ticket offer. Okay, so here we go. It's a webinar. And if you go to tanya.video/live to low ticket, use this coupon code that you see in the banner. I'm going to keep this up and rolling so that you can write that down. When you go there, you're going to find information about creating, because many of you have not done this yet. What you've done is you've got a bunch of giveaways, which is great. And maybe you have your $5,000 or your $2,500 or your $1,800 coaching program, okay? But you don't have anything in the middle. What I'm trying to encourage you to do is to create that thing in the middle. Give people a bridge between what you're giving them and sharing with them on the live stream, the lead magnet, and your high ticket. You cannot typically jump directly into the high ticket. You're still building trust using your live stream content in your platform. And even with this note that JP has added, be consistent and create the trust. You've got to start it somewhere. So don't jump right into your first or second live stream and say, hey, everybody, come buy my webinar, right? I literally have been doing live streams for a couple of years now. So when I make these low ticket offers, it typically is going to be because I know that this is going to be something that will be of use to people who are in my space. I understand my audience. I spend time with my audience. I ask them questions. I've created community around it. So I want you to be thinking about that in terms of your own business and your strategy. But a low ticket offer is an excellent way to help bridge people to the next level with you if you're using live streams to do it. Now, I want to share a little bit about what this webinar is about so that you know and you're not like, oh, she just got this to sell to me. Yeah, here's the thing. A lot of people, including myself, didn't even know how to create a low ticket offer for a long time because I, much like you, was that person who was like, well, I'm just going to give everything away. Right? But at some point, you realize that when people don't invest something, a lot of times they won't see it as valuable. Here's how I know that. Some of you know about my Let's Go Live challenge. My Let's Go Live challenge was free for probably a good year and a half. It wasn't until I actually added a fee to my Let's Go Live challenge that I started hearing from people. This is an exact quote from one person that signed up once I added a price tag to it. She said, oh, I didn't think it was going to be that good because it was free. But when you started charging for it, I thought, oh, this must be some good content. So I'm giving you some psychology behind what buyers, people who are actually in it to buy and to truly invest in themselves and their learning, some of them are thinking that way. So if you can come up with a low ticket offer that's going to help you to monetize, absolutely think of ways that you can incorporate that into your live streaming strategy. So a couple of things really quickly, really fast, I'm going to share with you in terms of the webinar so that you know what's going to be included. One of the things we're going to do, I had to shut down, dang it. One of the things that we're going to do is to share with you how to recognize where low ticket offers fit into your live stream. I'm going to talk about how to define your ideal customer and their needs, because that's important to make that connection. We'll talk about how to develop your own low ticket offer based on your niche, your services, your courses, whatever it is you deliver, and we're going to take a look at your lead magnet that's leading people to that low ticket offer in addition to your live stream itself. So there's several things that are going to be going on in there. You'll see more on the page, but feel free to go and visit. And if you would like to sign up, I've offered you a $10 off coupon. So check it out. Check it out. I'm not going to spend a lot of time pitching that, but I do want you to know that if you need the help, it'll be there. And if you are a Stream Boss, you're in our Stream Bosses Academy, you already have access to a seat. So do not sign up with that coupon. Use the coupon you've received in the Academy. Okay, I want to go high level over all three of our tips with you really fast, and then I'm going to see if there are any questions, and we'll get ready to wrap. Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much, JP. I appreciate that. Here's what we're going to do. Let's go through these three tips because I want to make sure you know what we're talking about. So, number one, affiliate marketing, where you're sharing someone else's program, product, or service through a unique link you've been assigned so that you can earn commission. Keep in mind, you want to be clear that it is your affiliate link. You want to be clear why you are feeling that it is a product, program, or service that should be promoted. So don't just willy-nilly go sign up for all kinds of affiliate programs and you don't know the credibility and the credentials behind those programs, because you could end up destroying and taking away from your own credibility and trust if someone has a bad experience. So I want you to really keep that in mind with affiliate marketing, but it is absolutely doable. And I deliver and share wonderful content, including links to things that I support constantly through my live streams. Number two is Amazon live selling, which again, I'm not the pro on this, but there are lots and lots of different videos about Amazon live selling. If you need any of the ones that I'm watching, then let me know and I'll share those links with you. I definitely want you to go and check out JP's recent interview. It is inside my community. The link to it is there. He's also on YouTube, so you'll want to follow him there. Then the third and final tip was low ticket offers. In addition to the fact that you're going to be promoting other people's content, whether it's through Amazon Live or through affiliate marketing, I want you to think about how you can promote your own content, because after all, you are in business. You have something of value to sell, right? And it doesn't have to be a jump from the live stream to your $10,000 or $5,000 coaching program. You can have some in-betweens. Those are the things that I want you to be thinking about as it relates to your business. Thank you so much for the hearts. And it's all good. It's all good. I'm just glad you're here and that we were able to broadcast this evening. Thank you, everybody. Okay, if you do have questions, if there's anything you think of and you're like, I didn't get this answer from Tanya, feel free to DM me anytime and just let me know what your question is. And if I can share a resource with you or help you in some way, I am more than willing to support. I can, in some instances, drive you towards our Stream Bosses Academy, which is where we do spend some significant time focused in on content creation specific to video. But we will not be opening our doors again until June 20th. So in a few short weeks, we're going to be opening up those doors again, and I invite you to think about that as well. But before that, feel free to go and check out our new webinar that we're going to be delivering. It's coming up on June 20th, the same day that we open the doors for Stream Bosses Academy. So we'll be talking about live video to low ticket offers. And I'm going to share with you exactly how you can create one for your own business based on your services and your expertise. Okay? All righty, folks. Thank you for being here with me this evening, and thank you for putting up with the glitches. It's always my pleasure and my honor to be able to spend some time with you. We're here every Thursday, typically every Thursday. Every now and then we have a little bit of a switch up. You're so welcome. Every now and then we have to switch it up, but mostly Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern. So I want you to come back, come hang out with us again next week. All right. I'm going to wrap it right now. I'm calling it a day or a night. And I hope that I'll see you next time. Take good care of yourself, okay? And stay safe.